Ladies and gentlemen, Snowden on Ice, an original television musical. Starring Ekaterina Gordeeva as Kate, with Kurt Browning as Grandpa Albert and as Brett, Josee Chouinard as Shauna. Introducing Daria Grinkova as Lizzie, and special guest Scott Hamilton as Scooch.
People think he's something he's not. The role that he's playing is theirs for the making. They all think he's sad, but he's not. The picture he's painting is so entertaining, spinning circles going round and round. With his magic machine, he smooths everything out in a world where only dreams are allowed. That's where he'll be if you ever need the Zamboni man. While he turns and he twists, go on, make a wish, and he'll do what he can. A little hocus and pocus, alakazam, if you ever need a helping hand. Just ask the Zamboni.
Allow me to introduce myself. Scooch is the name, and in addition to all my other skills, talents, and chores, well, I'm the Zamboni man. This little doohickey right here is a Zamboni machine, and with it, I keep the ice nice. Been doing it since the Ice Age. Well, almost. I guess the only one that really knows what I do around here is my old pal Snowden. He doesn't talk much. Better put your hat on, Snowden. You're gonna catch your death of heat. This is a great little town. Always was, even before Albert got here. Well, you know Albert, the world champion skater. The one who used to do that funny routine at the ice shows. That's the one, Baron Albert. Jacket with all the buttons. Right, well, he built that house over there, and they named this pond after him. We were pals. I used to clean the ice for him, and after he was done practicing, well, he'd come by my shack for a little rum toddy. Just to take the chill off, mind you. Oh, he'd get real happy then, and he'd talk about his granddaughter, Kate, and how much he loved it when she'd come visiting around winter vacation. It wasn't the rum talking, though, because truth to tell, I never did put any rum in those drinks. It was all toddy. But Albert never knew. He taught her how to skate, and even then, you could tell that she had the gift. If it wasn't what happened in that first festival, she could have been a world champion, too. That's just ice under the bridge now. Still, every year around festival time, I think about that. What could have been if what happened hadn't happened. Anyway, as you can see, we're getting ready for another winter festival. It's kind of like the 4th of July, but with icicles. This town is built around skating. Festival is the highlight of the year. The final night is the best, where everybody competes for the coveted Albert Trophy. I never compete in the competition myself. It wouldn't be fair to the others, don't you know? Like all the iceaholics in this town, I sure get into the spirit of the thing. Even the mayor and his wife, well, they lace him up and they cut quite a figure.
A chill is in the air this morning. The weatherman is giving us a winter warning. Time to unpack my heavy coat and my hat. He says that snow is on the way. Time to get ready for a skater's holiday. First we said goodbye to summer. The autumn leaves have fallen, now the snowflakes tumble. Call everyone and find a big frozen pond and build a snowman on the way. Time to go out and have a skater's holiday. Join in the magic that happens only once a year. Let's sing in joyful harmony, spreading lots of holiday cheer. Sing in joyful harmony, spreading lots of holiday cheer. The town has come alive this morning, enchanted by the dance of every snowflake falling. Uncles and cousins and nephews and aunts are trying on their brand new skates. Everybody in the world, every man, woman, boy, and girl, in the world should have a skater's holiday. A skater's holiday. A skater's holiday.
And while the skaters are thinking of the festival, a single mother and her young daughter are heading back to town with other things on their mind. Kate, whose wonderful imagination made her a successful author of children's books, must use all her powers to convince her daughter Lizzie that the picture she draws of their new hometown will really come true.
There'll be friendly faces everywhere you look, like that magic page inside your coloring book. And we'll begin again and find our strength again in our new hometown. And there's a house beside a pond inside a wood, and every winter it becomes the neighborhood. There'll be a snowman there and skaters everywhere in our new hometown. So don't be afraid, little princess, when the train finally reaches tracks end. Every step of the way, I'll be one heartbeat away. Little princess, tomorrow starts right now in a new hometown.
Two weary travelers brought by destiny back to the town that held so many happy memories for one of them. It also holds for Kate another memory that has never been resolved. But on a wintry night, filled with new hopes and dreams, perhaps magical things can happen. Let's throw a little light on the subject. Oh, can't find the key? No problem. Sooner or later, all roads lead to home. In this case, to Albert's Pond. Oh, it may be musty and dusty. After all, it's been several years, but the things that really count are still untouched. Photographs, trophies, the medals. All here to show your daughter, Lizzie, how it was and how it can be for her. And being the good writer that you are, don't leave out the details. She has to know why this place is so special to you and how, when you uncover the furniture, you also uncover the past.
There's a room inside the house that's mine and yours, and I promise you'll feel safe and so secure. We'll have a better life, a little paradise in our new hometown. So don't be afraid, little princess, 'cause our journey has come to an end. Every night, every day, I'll be one heartbeat away. Little princess, tomorrow starts right now in our new hometown.
Well, the sun is up, and I tell you, even my old dog Ollie knows it's getting close to festival time. It's Kate's first day back, and I wonder what the young writer will write when the sun begins to thaw all those frozen memories. There's an old saying that goes, the party's over when you run out of ice. You'd never think that'd be a problem around here, but ice is the only thing our skaters can never get enough of. The boys' hockey team, called the Creatures, want to be out there the whole time.
Looking good.
And Brett, their coach, would like that too. But Shane and her girls need to practice their special routines, and to put it simply, they have no routine that features creatures. Anyone who gets in the middle of that argument could find himself in cold storage.
All right, guys, hit the ice. Take it, man. Have a good time.
Just do it. Here it is, the day has come to do it. Just do it. Take a shot and number one. Do it. Just do it. Destiny is calling you to move it. Get to it. Do what you gotta do. There's only room for one of us where you are standing. Where you are. If you are gonna make your move, then time is wasting. Right now, move out. Do it, just do it. Do that magic thing you do. Do it, just do it. No such thing as number two. Do it, just do it. North and south and east and west. Move it, get to it. Show 'em who's the best.
Arms in the air and turn. Very good.
Practice and practice, no time for flirting. Destiny has no room for fools. Mind over matter, no time for laughter. This is
Watch
the
your
prize
eyes.
perfection requires of you.
That's
Sailing
lovely.
high above the ground, floating like
Finish the move.
an angel now,
high.
once again.
Now form the circle.
Practice and practice, hour
saying just one chance. Don't be afraid to reach up high, the world is waiting. Right now, move out. Do it, just do it. Do it, just do it.
Practice and practice, no time for flirting. Destiny has no room for fools. Mind over matter, no time for laughter. This is the price perfection requires of you. Practice, just practice, hour by hour. No time to waste on foolish games. Tide of arenas across the arena.
Move it, get to it, do it, do what you gotta do. Do it, just do it. Here it is, the day has come to do it. Just do it. Take your shot and number one. Do it, just do it. Destiny is calling you to move it. Get to it. Do it. Do what you gotta do. Do it.
Brett and Shayna go way back together. They grew up here and have always had sort of a friendly rivalry. Not at all like the rivalry between Kate and Shayna. That one goes back to the very first festival when they were both kids. You can imagine what it must have been like for Shayna, sitting there watching Kate and Grandpa Albert together, working on the number for the routine. Green was never a good color for Shayna, but green with envy is what she was. And now, with Kate back in town and the festival coming up soon, it's no wonder Shayna didn't make like the welcome wagon and show up at the door with a warm smile and a tuna casserole. She has no idea what Kate's been up to since she left Albert's Pond 20 years ago. But she knows if Kate's been skating at all, she's still gonna be a threat. Whatever else she remembers about this town, Kate hasn't forgotten that you're not accepted if you don't skate. And even though she hasn't touched the ice in all these 20 years, she's determined that Lizzie learn to skate and make friends. But Shayna and her girls are about to give new meaning to the term cold shoulder. It's too bad Grandpa Albert isn't around to guide little Lizzie the way he used to help young Kate. Though some say his spirit is still here at Albert Pond, it's not like his being here in person. So Lizzie must do the best she can on her own. Pushing her little bird out of the nest must remind Kate of that first competition when she was the one getting ready to fly. Even then, Shayna and Kate were worthy opponents. Shayna worked very hard for the applause and the approval. When it was Kate's turn, she knew she had to do something special to outshine her rival. And even though Albert had warned her she wasn't ready to try that difficult jump, well, Kate, with the courage of youth, went all the way. Then in one terrifying moment, the worst thing that could possibly happen happened. At that tender age, one simple fall caused Kate so much humiliation and embarrassment, she vowed never to skate again. Just as Kate had left the ice defeated and demoralized that day long ago, her daughter Lizzie is now going through the same thing. When she says we should have stayed where we were, I hate it here, she means every painful word. is my favorite time, when no one is around except for Snowden. You know, Albert used to like to come around here late at night and work in his specialty act. It was right here on this very pond that he invented his most famous move, the scooch. Well, he named it after me because, well, that's my name, Scooch. Well, that and the fact that besides him, I was the only one in the world that could do it. It was kind of like a one-legged axle sow cow flying camel Lutz with a triple turnaround twist. Woo-hoo. Went something like this. Oh, I almost forgot. Albert made me promise never to perform that move when people were watching him. Well, you are people, aren't you? Well, it was spectacular. Take my word for it. I feel so sad for Lizzie and Kate. You know, sometimes when things are the saddest, we recall the happier times of our lives and for a moment try to recapture that feeling. For Kate, it was surely the time she spent with Grandpa Albert. Oh, he was something in those days, all dressed up in that jacket with the candy in the pockets and all those brat-colored buttons. The one he used to wear when he toured the world as Baron Albert, the star of the ice show. What child wouldn't be thrilled to be with him? For in a way, he had the spirit of a child himself. When work is play, it's no longer work, he would say to little Katie Lou when they were out in the ice together. There was always a reward for doing good work.
Would you like to have a talk with a man in the moon, in the sky? Would you like to take a ride on a magical broom? So would I. I can think of nothing better to do than to sing a little boo-boo-be-doo with you, my Katie Lou. Would you like to find a genie inside of a lamp? Make a wish. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if he said, Shazam, you're a fish? All the diamonds and the rubies around can't compare to even half a pound of you, my Katie Lou. Would you be kind enough to accompany me? A little cafe with a table for two, just beyond our wildest dreams. I can think of nothing better to do than to sing a little boo-boo-be-doo with you, my Katie Lou. With you, my Katie Lou.
When Albert left the ice for the last time, he left me his hat and his scarf. He said if it didn't look good on me, well, it surely had a touch of style to a snowman. He also knew that his granddaughter Kate would always think of him whenever she thought of Snowden, so even though he was physically gone, he would still be here in spirit. Well, if there was ever a need for the spirit of Grandpa Albert, I'd say be right about now. Isn't that right, Snowden? Snowden, if you were Kate, what would you do? Your silence speaks volumes. Now, I'm not the one who usually goes by the book, but sometimes a book is a good thing to go by. And there's Kate with the book she's been writing sitting right there on the table. And there's nothing children like better when they're feeling down than a good story. And there's a child feeling down that's just waiting for someone to lift her spirits. So maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for Kate to take the book, go to her bed, and I don't know, perhaps read her a chapter or two from Snowden and the Bird Who Couldn't Fly. What do you think? Couldn't have said it better myself.
Easy. Let me read you a story I've been working on. All the birds were heading south one cold and wintry night. They flew in tight formation on that long and tired flight. But one small bird, she lost her way and drifted from the flock. And in the dark, she hid a tree and landed like a rock. Afraid to move and cold and wet, she lay there nearly dead until a snowman came along. And this is what he said. Don't be afraid, my feathered friend. It's not the end for you. If you believe, you will fly again. Then fly is what you will do. I help you in your darkest hour. I help you to begin. But you must find the courage to continue from within. He said, my name is Snowden. I've helped many just like you to do the things they never ever thought that they could do. But in the end, my feathered friend, you'll find like all the rest, you make the magic by yourself when you just do your best.
Fly, though your wings are broken. Fly, keep your heart wide open. Don't hide. Let your hopes and dreams flow from deep inside. Lift your heart. Time's running out. Savor every moment that you're alive. Realize you can fly, or just fly. If I could, I'd come and rescue you. Take your pain. Stumble, every fall can be a blessing in the sky. Just fly, oh, just fly. Cry, melt the fear that's frozen inside. Let your tears rekindle your fire. You can find the courage that you desire. If you try, you can take your pain and make it mine. Every stumble, every fall can be a blessing in the sky.
Just ask the Zamboni man. While he turns and he twists, go on, make a wish, and he'll do what he can. A little hocus and pocus, alakazam, if you ever need a helping hand. Just ask the Zamboni man. The Zamboni man.
Well, here it is, the famous Albert Trophy. It's got the names of all the winners inscribed right here, going all the way back to the very first competition. Let me see, there's Shayna, Brett, Shayna. Brett? How did Brett get on there? Oh, that's right, I remember. That was the year that Shayna had a broken ankle and pneumonia. She finished second that year. Very determined young lady. Anyway, this is the Albert Trophy. And who better to be the keeper of the trophy than the one whose very body embodies the essence of the festivals, festivities, and frigid frivolities? My friend Snowden. I leave it in your capable hands. He'll make sure it's safe until he hands it over to the rightful winner later at the festival.
My friends, it is now my extreme pleasure to introduce the final skater in the competition. Although she certainly needs no introduction, having been a winner or finalist every year since she was knee-high to a snowman, it's our own Shayna Munson.
One in a million, girl of the year. There's only room for one of us around here. Didn't come easy, wasn't that hard. Listen to me, whoever you are. And the game is over between you and me. I'll tell you what you're gonna see. Hey, I'm on top. The crowds all love me. I'm on top. And there's no one above. You begin, just stop. I'm on top. My reputation is spreading like fire. I've got the package totally wired. Someday they're gonna write songs about me. I'll go down in history. Yeah, I'm on top. You begin, just stop. I'm on top. I'm on top. Stop. I'm still on top. I keep on winning year after year. No competition, especially here. All the trophies and ribbons are gonna be mine. So remember this before you try. I'm on top. Oh, the crowd's all love. I'm on top. And there's no one above me. Before you begin, just stop. I'm always gonna be I'm on top. Just stop.
dress was brilliant, as usual, and it looked as if her name would once again be engraved on the Albert Trophy. But something remarkable was about to happen. As I told the mayor, you know, in my own quiet way, we have an extra added secret surprise attraction this year, and it was his civic duty to provide the wherewithal wherewith, well, all this could take place.
I've just been informed that there's another entrant competing for the Albert Trophy this year. It is the opinion of the judges that since there are no rules about anything, the competitors shall be allowed to compete. If anyone knows any reason why this should not happen, let him speak now or forever hold his will. No, that's from some other show. Let the competitor compete.
You showed me how to laugh through all of my tears. You are my inspiration. Mountains of doubt and fear at once have all disappeared. With you next to me, they're no longer here. You have been a rock that I could lean on. You have filled my lonely heart with song. I never could have made this kind of journey all alone. Just beyond a place that they call heaven, we have found a place where we belong. Finally, we are home. I thought the dreams were never meant to come true. Fancy and foolish grand illusions. But you reached inside my soul and turned my spirit around. With you, I know the dream is happening now. You have been a rock that I could lean on. You have filled my lonely heart with song. I never could have made this kind of journey all alone.
buddy. Not a bad day's work, huh? A young child made welcome in her new hometown, and a young woman who made some icy hearts melt with her courage. Oh, I'm sorry. You always say never say melt to a snowman. Wouldn't it be nice if everyone had a Snowden to bring out the best in them? Well, maybe they do, and they just don't know it. Anyway, I, for one, enjoy our cold friendship. And that, my friend, is no snow job. In any event, I feel pretty safe in saying this has been quite a magical day.
Come and gather round at the table in the spirit of family and friends, and we'll all join hands and remember this moment till the season comes round again. Let's all try to smile for the picture, and we'll hold it as long as we can. May it carry us through, should we ever get lonely, till the season comes round again. One night, holy and bright, shining with love from our hearts. By a warm fire, let's lift our hands high and be thankful we're here till this time next year. May the new year be blessed with good tidings till the next time I see you again. If we must say goodbye, let the Spirit go with you till the season comes round again. Let's lift our hands high and be thankful we're here till this time next year. May the new year be blessed with good tidings till the next time I see you again. And we'll all join hands and remember this moment, and we'll love and we'll laugh in the time that we have till the season comes round again. If we must say goodbye, let the Spirit go with you till the season comes round again.
Fancy and foolish grand illusions. You reached inside my soul and turned my spirit around. With you, I know the dream have been a rock that I could lean on. You have filled my lonely heart with song. I never could have made this kind of journey all alone. Just beyond a place that they call heaven, we have found a place where we belong. Finally, we are home. I know we are home.
Everything that we're doing, as far as Target is concerned, has been first class. I'm not aware in recent years where anybody has had the kind of wonderful enthusiasm for what we do here to be able to say, I really want this to be important. You don't see these kind of specials very much anymore. You don't see these kind of wonderfully rich storyline musical specials. It's almost like theater. This is theater on television, isn't it? Television is an ensemble effort, and we are as good sometimes as all of those people that are part of our show in terms of the scenery, in terms of the lighting, in terms of the costuming, in terms of the music. My partner, Dwight Hemian, this is right up his alley. Dwight is the most incredible director of this kind of musical imagery special. His favorite thing is to be able to take this kind of show that is like dance, music, visual images, and put them all together.
We're doing more like a movie in that we have setups that we're doing. It's not an arena kind of a show, ice show, where people just, you do routines and you do them full out. We're stopping and going and stopping and going. New setups, new camera locations for much of the stuff that we're doing.
I didn't even mention before, but the original music is written by Randy Goodwin, and Randy is a wonderful, warm writer. I'm so pleased with the music that he's written. I think it's right on.
A chill is in the air this morning. The weatherman is giving us a winter warning. Time to
when you record with somebody like Amy, a real established artist, it only takes a few seconds to really realize why they're a great artist. Ian Fraser is going to add additional orchestration to what I'm doing here. He's going to add the finishing touches, and then the mixing will be done out there as well. Each of these songs, when I wrote them, my ambition was to have them perfectly fit Snowden, but also have them be a standalone song that would work as a holiday song.
There are a lot of people involved in this thing. You have the greens people, you have the prop people, you have the special effects people, you have the ice people, you have the lighting people. So that there's a lot of skills that are all available here in Hollywood to try to create a winter wonderland in the heat of the summer. Albert Pond, it's a cozy space, and I think the truth beyond everything is that all this can be beautiful, and all this doesn't mean a thing if you don't have the talent to put on the ice that makes it come alive.
In 3, 2, 1, trap.
Katya and I spoke and talked, and it's a beautiful lyric song. And what we really decided we wanted to do was to try to have her bend her body off center, and that was sort of Katya's and my idea about how we were going to approach the number, so that she was always bending and wishing, and it makes a different shape to the body. It's quite beautiful, and Katya is able to do that. And because Kurt's Canadian and he grew up on hockey skates when he was a young man and figure skates at the same time, he's got this real natural ability. Plus, he's a great skater. And so what we're doing is we have this idea to show Kurt's figure skating skills on a pair of hockey skates. Shayna's character, who is Josee Chouinard, you know, she's the hot girl in town. She's blonde and effervescent, and we tried to come up with the choreography that looked like the typical ice skating performance, and so that there's humor in that. It's a little inside joke between Josee and I, but in fact, that's what her character's supposed to represent. So she does all the classic ice skating moves with sort of that really old ice-capades, bravura kind of smile and pizzazz.
Well, the moral of Snowden on Ice is that if you have courage, magic things will happen. And in the sequence Fly, where Snowden magically comes to life, we devised a way through animation to let her skate with somebody, and then as long as the Snowden was animated and could throw her, then she could spin him and she could throw him, and he could do all kinds of crazy things that a normal skater wouldn't be able to do, and it just adds to the magic of the segment. The animated Snowden is the Snowden that's in the child's imagination, the Snowden and the child who can do anything together if they just believe they can do it.
They did a mold of my face, which was outrageous. It was kind of a weird feeling. Morning. And then to look at your face in plaster in front of you, you know, with this rubber makeup on it, with all his hair and everything, it's gonna be fun. I'll be able to just step completely away from me and try to be somebody else. Well, you know what's great about every special, but this one especially is the fact that, you know, closest friends are all participating in this. Katya, I mean, you watch her and you understand immediately why she's a two-time Olympic gold medal winner. The skating, the quality of her skating is so magnificent, so beautiful, and you see her soul come shining through her skating. It's beautiful.
Scott is a wonderful person, and he's kind of our, I don't know, father, older brother, friend. He's just a person who you just want to be around all the time, and he make you feel so comfortable, you know, calm and confident in yourself. Like, I would never think that I can, you know, go and skate now by myself, alone, solo on the ice. And Scott was one of the person who told me that I can skate solo without Sergey. It looked beautiful. Like, he kind of put in me confidence. I think this is very, very interesting story, and it's also very simple and similar to life, like what's happened with the real people, because they some people who believes in magic, it helps sometimes, you know. It helps sometimes to go through the difficulties in life.
Well, Dash is she's my pal. She's my buddy. I've known her since, I think I met her when she was a baby for the first time. And we've grown to be friends over the years, and we have a good time together. And so this is all kind of, wow, Mommy's at work, and what am I doing here? Am I working too? I get to wear makeup, and I get to get my hair done and pick out clothes. Everything she picks is pink. That's her favorite color. So it's fun. I'm glad that Scooch and Dash get kind of a little time together on the ice. When I read the script, I kind of got a lump in my throat, because it's such a neat little moment. Josee is gorgeous, and for her to be Chouinard, it's kind of like great casting. It's great casting because the way that she and Katya differ are ways that Kate and Chouinard differ in their characters. Josee is very athletic. Katya is athletic, but the focus of her skating is the beauty and the flow and the carriage and the artistry. That's what separates her from all of the women figure skaters. And with Josee, she jumps over small family dwellings, and she's got great athleticism, and that's kind of the direction she's gone in her skating. She's a beautiful skater as well, but her focus and her strength is power, jumping, athleticism.
I never thought I could do a career after with this sport. I thought, I'm going to the Olympics and that was it. I was probably going to teach it and that was it. It's just great that I can even keep doing whatever I love the most. This is so enchanting. It's much easier with this set. It's amazing, how it's easy to get into the character when it's all decorated and it's like you live it.
Kurt Browning is one of my best friends, and Kurt is somebody who I admire and like enough to almost despise him. He is so brilliant, and he's so talented and gifted, and he's got all the tools. When he first turned professional, I said, "You're looking at an uncut diamond." He's brilliant. He's great. He's got great feet, huge jumps, athletic ability, presence on the ice, a real solid way of communicating with an audience. Kurt's a superstar, and he's only going to get better.
Yes, I played hockey as a kid. I played hockey until I was about 15 or 16. And what made me decide between hockey and figure skating was just I was quite successful in having so much fun figure skating, and I'd sort of stopped growing already. So my decision was easy. Become a hockey player, don't be successful and get killed, or go for figure skating, so it wasn't a tough choice. I think that my background from the country, there's a lot of rodeo in my family, playing hockey as a kid, it sort of gives me a style that's, I think that I could do classical skating, I could do comedy, I can play the hockey coach in a TV special if I wanted. It gives me a little bit more variety. I love working in TV. It's nice to be treated like a star and have your own chair and, oh. Okay, well, we're working on that, but still, I got grapes in my trailer. I'm gonna go.
To have those three skaters in the show as your centerpiece skaters, and to have Dash making her theatrical debut, it's pretty exciting.